Many times when people think of Afghanistan, they just think of the headlines, but there's so much beyond that. So my intention was to just solely focus on showcasing the people because at the end of the day, they're far more similar to you and I than we may have seen. We just haven't been exposed to photographs and stories like this. My name is Daniel Malakyar. I'm an Afghan American visual artist. My family is originally from Afghanistan, and my parents immigrated to the United States in 1979, just before the Soviet invasion. And so growing up, I sort of had this dual experience where at home I was always shown and got to experience the beauty of our culture through the food, through the music, through all of the different stories that my family would tell me. But then when I'd step outside, the experience was entirely different. It was driven through narratives of what you saw in the headlines. And so I always sort of had this longing to bridge that gap and gain a deeper understanding of both where I come from, but also myself. It felt like a piece of me was missing in a way. So I believe that this project, in a way, was me sort of trying to just gain a deeper understanding of what my roots were and almost fulfill and document the missing void of those stories. Afghanistan is a country that has many different ethnic backgrounds, thousands of years of history and culture, and I think in today's day and age, it's very difficult to discover new places and new things and tell those stories because of how interconnected we all are through globalization, technology. And Afghanistan, I think, is one of the few places where there are so many unseen human stories and places that deserve to be shown to the world. I was in a taxi cab very early in the morning, leaving Kabul on my way to a rural village to photograph a fashion subculture that I had discovered. And just as we were making our way out of the city, I noticed these massive globs of color kind of dancing in the distance. It almost felt surreal in a way. And I knew right away that they were balloon sellers. And they were just on their way to work in the morning. And you see them scattered throughout the city from time to time, but it's very rare that they have all of their balloons with them because they sell them throughout the day. So I got very fortunate to make that photograph in that very, very brief moment in time. And oftentimes I feel like the most special photographs are almost presented to you. The photograph of this beautiful Kyrgyz girl milking a yak took place in the Pamir Mountains in Afghanistan. And the Kyrgyz people, they're nomadic. So they travel 3 to 4 times throughout the year typically, and it's in search of the best grazing land for their cattle. And so in the mornings and in the evenings, they milk the yaks. It's a daily ritual, and a lot of the livelihood revolves around the yaks. So I got very fortunate that I happened to document this moment of a beautiful girl, Shargha, as she was milking the yak in the afternoon before they were tied down for the evening.
Il ponte passa nei pressi, diciamo, della villa di Agrippina del circo di Caligola e poi di Nerone, e prende tradizionalmente il nome di Nerone perché oggettivamente Nerone è il personaggio più famoso legato a quest'area, perché proprio nel circo di Nerone, dove ora si trova il Vaticano, verrà martirizzato l'Apostolo Pietro. Il ponte però dagli studiosi è ritenuto più antico, cioè costruito da Caligola, lo zio di Nerone, per collegare la villa, che sta sull'altro lato attualmente, diciamo grosso modo in corrispondenza dell'ospedale Santo Spirito, di Agrippina, che era sua madre, cioè la madre di Caligola, e presupponiamo che esistesse già nel 39 d.C.
Il Tevere sta affrontando una fase di magra piuttosto importante, e questo infatti è causa di una serie di fattori, tra cui diciamo, la prolungata siccità di questi mesi estivi. La portata media infatti nel tratto urbano di Roma è scesa al di sotto degli 80 metri cubi secondo, contro un valore storico che si gira intorno ai 150 come media. Siamo di fronte a una crisi idrica importante, ed è una crisi dovuta anche al fatto che questo inverno abbiamo avuto sì delle precipitazioni piuttosto abbondanti, però poi i periodi di secca, come dicevo prima, sono stati parecchio lunghi, e poi anche un'altra causa diretta di questa siccità è la scarsità di neve sull'Appennino.
This is the Medicine Festival in the UK, west of London. It's a not-for-profit gathering combining music, art, ceremony, indigenous traditions, well-being and environmental activism. Over 10,000 people are attending this year, coming from all over the world.
She dances.
I'm from the Netherlands. It is actually my first time here, and what I liked about the festival is the sharing of wisdoms. Actually, that's the reason why I came. I hope to get out of here like inspired, rested, and yeah, motivated as well.
The people, the connection, it feels like when you come here, it feels like home.
In Europe and around the world, there's a growing interest in conscious festivals such as Medicine, which encourage people to explore their inner selves, reconnect with nature and create a sense of community.
We see ourselves as part of nature and not separate from it. And so we promote the medicine of dance, the medicine of music, the medicine of community, seeing people who have maybe a different worldview and engaging with that, learning new skills, understanding new ways of seeing the world. We would call it a sacred festival.
To date, the Medicine Festival has donated over 100,000 euros to support the environment and indigenous communities.
Looks like the whole neighborhood's lost power.
The hell was that?
We can't leave.
I think that our neighborhood, our house, our whole street has moved.
How the hell is that even possible?
That's what I loved about the script when I first read it, was the family story, and that it was I didn't know exactly where the story was going to go, but once I realized that it was a crazy dinosaur survival movie, I was still really impressed that David was writing about this couple and about their relationship and how through whatever's happening in their life, they're unable to talk to each other properly, express themselves properly, and through fighting for the actual survival of their family, they find each other again. I really loved that. It was very well written.
What the hell's going on? Get inside now! I just heard a gunshot!
It was a mixture of a lot of different types of movie magic. So I had been told when I signed on that they were going to make every effort to do this practically, and it was going to be animatronics and puppetry. That didn't happen. So, but we did get really kind and wonderful stuntmen in leotards holding long poles that had dino heads on them, sort of prancing across a suburban street. And the thing that was so amazing was when you saw them and the scene wasn't happening, it looked so funny. And then the second David said action and you were there in the mindset of the character, they were the most terrifying things you'd ever seen. They were like just creepy and strange.
Gather supplies. Grab anything you can use as a weapon. What are we gonna do?
We're gonna survive.